This is going to be a full moon reading if it's meant for you. It's meant for you. You know, this isn't just a full moon reading. I must add that this is a reading for the 1010 portal. There is so much happening right now, astrologically, energetically, that I just felt the need to sit down and look at the connection between the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. Now, keep in mind that the divine feminine and divine masculine energy is also within each one of us. We need to have a balance of that masculine and feminine energy to come into inner union, and then therefore we can have it with, ooh, as I drop my cards, with another person. That tells me a lot of energy is ready to come out here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at what's going on in the headspace of the divine feminine, the headspace of the divine masculine, the heart space of both, overall energy and underlying energy. The energy is so intense right now, and I've been talking about this a lot on my TikTok, where it felt like before we were going through the lull before the shift, you know, where you could feel the anticipation of something happening, a lot of anxiousness of like, what's going to happen? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? And there was just this real intensity. And what I think has happened since then is we are now experiencing the shift. And it's almost like we're watching ourselves in real time, if that makes any sense. Please let me know in the comments. But I almost feel like we're watching ourselves on camera, you know, where it's like Big Brother, you know, like live feeds 24/7, where you can see yourself, you know, shifting and changing and going through the motions. It's definitely a very intense time. And you may find that a lot of things are ending, and also that a lot of things are beginning. And you might notice that some relationships fall to the wayside. You might find that new things are sort of sprouting and growing, and you might even get something that you never anticipated. It might even be better than you even imagined. So right now we're going through this major transformation, and Libra season is all about relationships, right? Libra is ruled by Venus. So right now you might be feeling that relationships are really at the forefront, you know, of your awareness. So let's take a look. So on this side over here, I'm going to be looking at the divine feminine energy. Let's see what's going on in the divine feminine's headspace right now. There's the Hanged Woman. See, there we go. There is the neither nor, the lull, the break, the pause. You know, the need to be in the cocoon, because we're going through a major transformation like a butterfly where, like I said, everything is changing. You know, we're going to get some enlightenment. We're going to have a change of perspective. It's just taking its time. And right now, if things feel like they're moving slowly for you, that's okay. Don't stress. Don't try to hurry anything up. I want to remind you that there's a difference between, you know, obviously feminine and masculine energy. You know, masculine energy is doing, it's providing, it's chasing, right? And feminine energy is nurturing. So let's take a look at science for a second. You know, the sperm and the egg, giving and receiving. Nurturing means that we're going to nurture that seed. It's going to take time. It's going to take time to grow. You know, pregnancy is approximately 9 months. There's nothing we can do to really speed that up. It's just a matter of nurturing, taking care, and allowing things to develop naturally. And right now, my suggestion to everyone is to be in that nurturing energy, be in the feminine energy, allow yourself to receive. And I know that's so hard for so many people because we are a society of overgivers. And I just want to remind everybody that we need to take a break and do for ourselves right now and focus on, you know, our self-care and nurturing. Let's take a look at what else we need to know here. The Death card. Okay, so Scorpio energy. We have Pisces energy and Scorpio energy here. Now, you don't have to link that to an astrological sign. It's just a generalization. But the Death card here means we're going through a total transformation, rebirth, renewal. We're going through a major, major life change. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on in the divine masculine's headspace. Okay, the Empress. There's that Libra energy, Venus, birthing a whole new cycle, being creative, you know, having a spark of creativity, a spark of passion even. That's really beautiful. And the fact that this card is green represents the heart chakra. So all of these cards represent the chakras or the energy centers in the body. So obviously here having this purpley color, this is all about intuition, trusting your third eye. Let's see what else is in the divine masculine's headspace. Six of Cups, you know, a lot of Scorpio energy. Six of Cups is nostalgia. Okay, it's thinking about the past, it's inner child. It's also making wishes, you know, in the sense of like something is coming back around, something better than you could have ever expected. Like I said earlier, it also represents soulmates, past life connection, deep soul connection. It's really beautiful. Let's see what's going on in the Divine Feminine's heart space. Queen of Cups. Like I said earlier, please do not overgive. Please do not overgive. Overgiving is in the masculine energy. Right now, we need to be in this sort of Empress energy, which is in feminine mode. Queen of Cups also tells you to trust your intuition, allow yourself to receive. The Queen of Cups is somebody who overgives to everyone and forgets about herself. So please do not forget about yourself right now. Self-care is super important. Do something nice for yourself. Buy yourself flowers. Take a salt bath. Go out in nature and ground yourself. Do something that's going to bring you joy. Okay, the Hermit. You may need to search your soul, you know, do something again for you. This is Virgo energy. You need to kind of go deep within and clearly decide what it is you want. But again, allowing yourself to receive. So let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's heart space. There's the High Priestess, trusting intuition. Definitely. This is about spiritual ascension. Your person may be getting signs or synchronicities, or you. I just want to remind everybody that you can swap sides. If something resonates with you more from the, masculine side, that's okay. Because again, you have inner masculine energy. We all do, inner masculine and feminine. So take it all how it resonates. And there's the Knight of Wands. Someone's got passion in their pants over here. There is this desire in the heart to move forward. Okay, let's see the overall energy. We got the Queen of Swords. We need to make boundaries. We need to let things go that no longer serve us. Queen of Swords says, not doing it anymore. It's like once a line has been crossed, it has been crossed. And there's the Hierophant. There's the counterpart to the High Priestess. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, spiritual ascension, commitment, even marriage. You can see the third eye on this card here represents obviously intuition. We're getting a lot of purple cards here at the top. That does represent trust your intuition, your inner knowing, be confident. Underlying energy, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Wounds. I mean, look, we've been through battle. We're not down and out. It means like having one knee down, but you don't stay down, you get up and go. And that's the key here. We do not stay down. We get up. And Princess of Swords, there could very well be somebody who's spying or observing right now. Now, that can mean even energetically spying. I just want to caution you. Be very careful that you're not sitting there staring at someone's social media that is energetic spying. You're reading old conversations, looking at old pictures. I understand why. I really do. I've been there, done that. But it's really important that you focus on yourself. Sometimes detaching from the connection can actually bring about union in that connection. I know it sounds backwards, but it really can. Let's clarify with this deck right here to see. Let's go back to your headspace here in the Divine Feminine. The Fox. Okay, self-interest. Again, look out for yourself. You've got to do self-care. This is the key right now. And there's the Man, the masculine. I find it interesting that the coloring of these cards is very similar, where we're getting that sort of foxy light coming in here, if that makes any sense. You definitely have the masculine energy in the headspace. You might be a little suspicious of this masculine energy, thinking like, what are they doing? Why? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? Can I trust them? Really, I would ask yourself the question, do you trust yourself? Do you trust your own intuition? Because it's not about another person, it's about you, right? Put the focus on you. Let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's headspace. And there's the Coffin. See, there's the Death. Funny how you're mirroring each other, because in the first round of cards, we had the Death card. So there's a death and a rebirth that's happening. I really think that the two of you are going through a major transformation in general, or your own inner and masculine and feminine energy. This doesn't have to be that you're in a relationship, but take it as it resonates. So in the Divine Masculine's headspace, there's a wake-up call here. It's Judgment Day. There's a decision. There's a decision that's got to be made. Heed the call. Total transformation. Like I said, there is a huge shift. I want to say holy shift. Like we're having this major, major change. Now let's see what's going on in the Divine Feminine's heart space, the Chariot. Yeah, a King of Cups also. Now this isn't the King of Cups in tarot. These cards are kind of a mixture of tarot and oracle. But the Chariot kind of means like, okay, I want to go forward. I want victory, movement. We want things to shift. Absolutely. But we also have to be in tune with our emotions. And like I said earlier, the Hermit says, clearly decide what you want. Okay. Now let's see what else. There's the clock. Well, two things. You know, the clock is ticking, but that doesn't mean we're in a rush. I wouldn't say rush anything, but it is perfect timing to address where you're at and what do you want. And let's see what's going on in your person's or Divine Masculine's or your inner masculine's heart space. The Star, healing. Queen of Air again. We had the Queen of Swords before as well, right there at the top. But again, the Star here is about healing, blessings, wishing upon a star, wishes coming true. So in your person's heart space, they're going through a lot of healing, you know, or your inner masculine. And there's the communication. There needs to be some communication here, but it will come. There's no need to rush it. There is passion in the pants though, like I said earlier, and that could very well mean that somebody will be coming forward with some sort of message. Unleash the inner beast. Speaking of passion in the pants. So there's definitely some breaking free. There's some strong, you know, sexual energy, very strong emotions. I feel like somebody is going to reveal what they're feeling. Oh, there's the moon. Well, this is a full moon reading, and we have a full moon in Aries on October 9th, and the moon is all about, you know, worry and anxiety, but it's not just that, it's intuition. It's revealing something. There's fantasy, there's romance, there's affection, there's recognition, something being revealed. It also says Divine Feminine. We know that the moon is feminine, the sun is masculine. So you can't make that up. Now, underlying energy, there's the stars. We just said it, wishes coming true. This is really beautiful. This is peace. This is miracles. This is falling in love. Very, very beautiful energy. And there's the trophy. We're going to have victory. So there is a win here. Now, interestingly enough, we had the Chariot there as well. Earlier, and the Chariot does represent victory. So we're seeing a lot of repeating messages. You know, the universe is saying, I said what I said, what I said. So let's take a few more messages to see. Okay, so there are some lack and some doubts here, and that's why you're feeling like the energy could be quite slow. So look, don't worry about any lack, any doubts. Everything's going to be okay. We're just processing. We're just processing the feelings. At a certain point, we have to get up and go. Can't worry about it anymore. Be present. Exactly. You know, I always say you can visit the past. You can't live there. You need to be in the present. You need to recognize your abundance, have gratitude, and thank your lucky stars. Speaking of, thank your lucky stars is what I want to keep saying. You know, that you are where you're at. You've learned the lessons that you've learned. You know, you wouldn't be where you're at today without those situations. Now, I know it's not always easy, but you're strong and you can get through this, and you never give up. If you got to make it or break it, you're always going to make it. And I will always remind you of that. Let's see, spying, watching. We had the Page of Swords earlier. Definitely. Be careful of the energetic spying, but I almost feel like there could be some testing going on. And, you know, I'm not a really big fan of testing in regards to relationships. I don't like it when, you know, people kind of set each other up to see how they'll react. But I do feel like there could be some spying or some observing to see how people are handling themselves, whether they can give freedom. I mean, I talk about this all the time on my TikTok lives. You know, what's really important in a relationship is that we recognize freedom in relationships. You know, that you allow your person to have their alone time. If you're holding on way too tightly and you're grabbing that jacket, you know, when that person's walking out the door, that person is more likely to leave. Remember that you have to give people their time and their freedom. We cannot chase, we cannot force anything. If the shoe was on the other foot, you would feel the exact same way. So you need your freedom, your person needs your freedom, and that's how people come together. It sounds so backwards to say let go, because we think when we let go that the person's going to be gone forever. They're going to forget about us, and that's not necessarily true. You know, sometimes it actually increases the desire for someone. So let's see, one last message here. Okay. So if you're feeling right now that you are rejected, or you're at a loss, or you're fragmented, you're not alone. A lot of people are feeling this way. But know that everything is going to be okay. Nothing that's meant for you is ever going to pass you by. You have to make sure that you are strong in your self-concept, okay, that you believe in yourself, and that you do the necessary self-care and work in order to push yourself forward always. We don't want to just stay in our comfort zone. You know, if our comfort zone's so comfortable, why do we always want to leave it? So just keep in mind that there is always work and healing to be done, but always desire to push yourself forward at whatever pace that is. And before I leave you be, I'm going to give an angel card here just for some guidance. What do we need to know from our angels right now? Angel of mental force and calmness. Yeah, I want you to be calm. This angel says, battles depression, serenity, tech support, reveals lies, stops overthinking, and clarity. I fix gaps between mind and emotions and help navigate complex situations and people who play mind games. Funny how I said testing a second ago. Whatever the testing is, don't engage in it. Don't do it. Don't engage in it. You know, be assertive, be confident. You know, if you're in your head too much, you're going to manifest all those things that you're thinking about. So find a way right now to spark some joy and some creativity. What do you love to do? You know, what did you stop doing because life got in the way? Right now, I want you to focus on what your joys are, what your passions are. Please let me know in the comments. What are you passionate about? Okay? So I send you all lots of love, and thank you always for your kindness and support. And I wish you a wonderful day and full moon and 10/10 portal.